say. Well, Simone, let's get a look at you. What do you think, Felicia? You think he's treating her right?
Well, I'd say so far so good.
Well, we really had a fantastic trip. It was just wonderful. Maui is so magnificent. It's like being in a different world.
Yes, but
You know, that's great news about Anna.
We're glad that she's finally home now.
What do you hear from Frisco?
Well, you know the usual. Not much.
I don't know how you can stand it. This is one wife standing here who's glad she knows where her husband's going to be working all the time, where she can keep an eye on him.
You must be worn out. That was a long trip.
Yes, very long.
You slept most of the way.
You know how jet lag can be, so if you'll excuse us, we'll be heading on up to bed.
Tom.
I'm sleeping. I'm exhausted.
Thanks for the great homecoming, guys.
Yes,
we'll see
thank
you later,
you.
okay?
Oh.
Are you going to the hospital? Yes.
No. Maybe. Great, Simone. Just terrific.
That was nice.
We're very happy.
I meant what you said when they asked you about Frisco.
Oh, I just didn't want to bring them down. Didn't want to burst their bubble. I was just thinking about when Frisco and I got married. Nothing could burst our bubble. All we could think about was being in love in the future. But now someone's trying to tell me there isn't going to be one.
Hello? No, Mr. Baldwin isn't here right now. May I take a message? Oh, well, if it's that urgent, you can try him at General Hospital. He's on his way over there. He had one stop to make first.
You have something for me?
Good morning. That is what you're hoping for, isn't it?
Well, if not, you just keep digging.
You know, I spent a lot of time and energy on that report.
Okay, just calm down. I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Ask them.
Well, not right now. I'm late to meet a client at the hospital. Meet me for lunch.
I have a meeting. I'm not sure how long it'll take.
Well, you're able to change those things around?
Not when it's Edward Quartermain.
Well, I'm impressed. Does that have anything to do with hospital business?
It's personal.
He'll be a pushover for you.
He's a very astute businessman.
Well, make all the money you want for him. Just don't mention this. Hey, wait a minute. Does Edward have any idea what Black Monday did to the hospital portfolio?
He may suspect a little trouble.
This looks like big trouble.
He doesn't have that information yet. He won't get it until the quarterly report comes out.
I'm gonna call you later.
Accreditation is nothing to feel uneasy about. Those of you who have been with us for a while will recall the last one 5 years ago. I'm sure we'll receive your full cooperation. Please check the bulletins for the time and place of tomorrow's staff meeting. We'll address your questions then.
Any questions?
I know. You have all the answers.
One word to our...
Don't I always?
I assure you this procedure will in no way inconvenience you. You can expect the same...
Only us lowly residents as usual.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
And one final word to the staff. Please pick up your self-evaluation forms and bring them to the meeting. Each of you is required to fill one out. Thank you.
With everything else we have to do, why not?
Ooh, he's complaining.
Complaining, I'm worried.
About what?
This form. Do you realize that if we tell the truth, they're liable to put us both in jail?
Same cell.
Together.
Forms, and more forms.
It's like I'm in the middle of a snowstorm.
Jesse, I thought that only the supervisors had to fill out these evaluations. I mean, what am I supposed to say? How wonderful I think I am?
If that's what you want to say, by all means, yes.
No, I don't want to say anything. Do I really have to do this?
Look, Amy, sometimes a supervisor will miss something. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but you see, I might say something that would get me or even the hospital in trouble.
You won't. We've come through these things with flying colors for years.
Greg.
Oh, it's that creepin' 710 again.
He gave the staff fits last night.
So why should we be any different? Go on. Amy, prepare to be abused. Keep
Keep your head up, Dr. Quartermain.
Oh, like this?
Perfect. Now, brush your hair out of your eyes, Alan. Ready?
When you get out of the shot, yeah.
Sorry. Great. Sit still.
Kid, give me a break.
You'll be fine.
What is going on here?
Oh, good morning.
Don't turn your head.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Alan, remember the article in Medical Forum? Well, this is Marna Rogers. She's going to be writing it. This is my husband.
Great. Tell me, Mr. Quartermain, how do you feel about your wife's magnificent career?
It's not Mr., it's Dr. Quartermain.
Of course, I knew that. I just got excited. I didn't expect to get a shot at the whole family.
Well, there's more of us. Monica, tell me, is this article about medicine or mommies?
It's a bit of both. I'm doing a series on heart surgeons. Portraits of outstanding men and women who labor on the frontier of that field. Your wife is one of them. You must be so proud.
I'm so proud. My mother's proud.
I'd love to quote you. What did you say?
Have some coffee, dear. Watch the show.
Well, we know who thinks she's the rising star, don't we?
Can we finish? I mean, I'm already late for school.
You're worried about missing school?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Hurry.
Get out of the shot.
Don't be jealous, dear.
Who's jealous?
I'm sorry. I have the morning mail.
Well, it's fine, Jennings. Come on in, will you? Just cross right over the frontier.
Thank you, Jennings.
You're welcome. Should I go?
Of course, life goes on. Just everybody, cut. Okay, fine. Now, roll 'em. Lights, camera, action.
Face forward. This one's for you, dear.
Do you think they're going to want a picture of me, Mother?
Open your letter, Alan.
I'll look at it later. You think I ought to go upstairs and change?
Open it now, dear.
Did you see who this is from?
Yes. It's from your sister, Tracy.
Why on earth would she be writing to me?
Look, I'm not taking them. You're going to have to force feed me.
Dr. O'Connor prescribed them.
Well, let him give them to me, if he ever comes.
He will,
Yeah, that's what you said 5 minutes ago. When?
as soon as he's finished in surgery.
They're always in surgery. Well, I'm tired of waiting.
I really wish that you wouldn't excite yourself this way.
Well, you people do this to me. I mean, I can't eat, I can't sleep. Nobody pays any attention to me. I could die here and nobody even know the difference.
Well, if you took your medicine, it would help you to rest.
Well, with all the noise in here, people walking up and down the hallways, the carts chattering, and TVs, and that loudspeaker in the hallway. I couldn't even hear myself think a while ago. It was so loud.
That was our chief of staff making an announcement.
Well, I'd like to tell him a thing or two. What did he say about not inconveniencing the patients tomorrow?
The hospital and the staff are being accredited.
Oh, what does that mean? Is that some sort of judging committee?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
sort of.
well, I'd like to go before that committee. I'd tell them what's really going on here.
Well, I'll be happy to get you a form.
That's another thing, those damn forms. You know, a man could die while you're asking him his name, rank, and serial number.
Well, as soon as you're released, you can write out all of your complaints.
No, I want to complain right now, and I want to do it with somebody who knows what to do. I'm tired of talking with flunkies. I want you to get me somebody who's in charge right now.
I'll be happy to get you my superior.
Sleep already?
No. I was just remembering that last sunset over the ocean.
I can still see the glow in your face.
Well, why don't you come on in and remember it with me, huh?
Remember it with you. Okay. Let's see. Sky was crimson?
It was every color in the world. It was like the sun didn't want to leave.
Well, that's because it had to make way for the moon.
Yeah, we were lucky at a full moon.
We kissed in the moonlight. Sleepy?
No, not at all. You?
No, I'm wide awake.
Thank you. Thank you for a wonderful honeymoon.
Thank you.
I wish every couple could get to do what we did.
Well, I think they'd prefer to ski on snow.
like skiing on water.
Yeah, I had no idea you couldn't.
There are a lot of things about me you don't know, sir.
Mm-hmm. And I have a whole lifetime to find out, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Ah, speaking of knowing,
Mm-hmm.
the way Bobby and Felicia looked at me, think they know about the baby?
Pretty soon everybody will.
Maybe if we got to the hospital before lunch, we could make a little announcement. What do you say?
You know, lunch is a long time away. And you remember what they taught us in med school, don't you?
What did they teach us in med school?
First things first.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Anything I can do for you?
Who are you?
I'm Jessica Brewer. I'm superintendent of nurses.
Well, you do a lousy job. And that blonde bimbo who was in here before doesn't know what she was doing.
Do you have any specific complaint?
This place is a disgrace. It's loud and it's dirty. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody's in charge.
Mr. Arnold, I'm sorry I can't address last night because I was not here. And I'm sorry if you had any problem with admissions. But this morning you were getting the finest treatment available in the tri-state area. And by the way, Miss Vining is one of our more capable nurses.
I find that hard to believe.
Morning, Mr. Arnold.
Now you're gonna get it. This is my lawyer.
Is there some kind of a problem?
These people are trying to kill me.
Oh, you don't really believe that?
Jesse, could we speak privately?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
What took you so long? I could have died.
Well, you didn't. Now, what can I do for you?
I want to revise my will. I had a heart attack.
Now, that's not what they told me outside.
Lies. I had a heart attack. They treated it as though I broke my collarbone.
All right, listen, just take it easy. Tell me what happened.
I came in with a pain on my chest. Fierce. It shot all the way down my arm. I couldn't lift it.
So they sent you to the cardiac area, is that right?
No, they sent me to X-ray. Those quacks took pictures of me. Wait till you hear this. They sent me to orthopedics. Then they wake me up at the crack of dawn with their lousy food and their noise. I want to do my will.
That can wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you give me a hard time.
Well, it seems like somebody did, or somebody was very careless. Now, tell me again why they sent you to the orthopedic area.
Why don't you tell me? I couldn't get any straight answers from them. I still can't.
Okay, let's start over. What happened last night?
Well, they're gone. Alan Jr.'s off to school, and I'm off to work.
Well, it seemed to go very well.
Yes, I thought so. I can't wait to read the finished product. Are you going to come with me?
What's that?
Oh, come on, Alan. I put up with you being rude to the reporter, to the photographer. Please don't ask me to have to contend with you all of a sudden becoming deaf.
Why, would you care if I was?
Excuse me.
Alan has had a letter from Tracy.
Oh, long-lost sister. Well, what does she have to say?
Does Madam Celebrity really care?
Oh, please, of course I do.
Tracy says that Mother has invited her son Ned to spend the summer with us.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to having him visit us.
Well, why is she writing you?
She wants me to try to use my influence on him.
You're joking.
His grades are not...
Having him visit us.
Well, why is she writing you?
She wants me to try to use my influence on him.
You're joking.
His grades are not very good, Monica. She wants me to try to get him into a university so he can stay here in Port Charles and go to college. She also says that he is in desperate need of a father figure, and she's hoping that I can provide that for him.
Oh, my dear, how very flattering.
You're very foolish.
Excuse me?
I didn't say anything.
I'm very flattered, Mother, as a matter of fact. I never realized that Tracy thought of me like that.
Excuse me, Alan, but Tracy doesn't think of anybody unless she wants something from them.
That remark is rude and uncalled for, but I shall be a gentleman and a true Quartermain and ignore it. Excuse me.